Hey YouTube, it's your girl Alexis and welcome to my channel and welcome to my video. As you can see from the title, this is going to be a Q&A and I guess... Short disclaimer, this video isn't a mukbang. I decided last minute I wasn't going to do that, so forget about that idea altogether. And I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you guys asked me on Send It and Snapchat and Instagram. So before we get into that, intro! Now that we're back from the intro, let's get into the questions. So the first question is, when's your birthday? My birthday is February 18th. Now you can see that I was kind of struggling with the pronunciation of February, but yeah, it's February 18th. Now, my objective wasn't to share my birth year, but I decided I was gonna put my age in my bio. So now, some people might figure out when my year is, some might not. If you figure it out, good for you. If you don't, that's fine. Good, don't try to figure it out. My second question that was given to me was, how old are you? Now, 14, simple. It's in my Instagram bio. I tell a lot of people that I'm 14 because it's the truth. So I don't want nobody thinking that I'm lying about my age, because a lot of people say I look older than what I actually am, but no, 14, no younger, no older. What grade are you going to? For fall school year of fall 2021 and 2022, I'm going to be a freshman. Not much to say about that. Favorite color? Now, for the favorite colors, I have 4 favorite colors, which are black, sage, purple, and blue. Now, for the purple and blue, I just say purple and blue because it's what everybody knows. But actually, instead of purple, I like amethyst, which will pop up right here. And then for blue, I like this color named Cerulean. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I'll post the pronunciation.
Cerulean.
In here, and the color here as well. So that's easy. And then my birthstone is actually amethyst. So I think that's why I find it such a pretty color, because it just coincides with my birthstone. The next question is, what's your favorite food? My favorite food, I don't have one, to be honest. I like multiple things, maybe beef and broccoli with white rice. Only white rice. Other than that, beef and broccoli does not hit the same. I like chicken tenders and chicken wings and french fries. But the thing is, I prefer chicken tenders over chicken wings, except if it comes from the Chinese restaurant. Only because I don't like having to spit out the food that I just consumed, because I don't want to swallow a bone. I hate that altogether. So I just prefer chicken tenders over chicken wings. I don't like anything that's like liver. I don't like cow stuff. I try to stay away. I'm starting soon. I'm trying to stay away from anything meat and anything carbs. I'm trying to go vegan. So I've been Pinteresting, I guess that's what you would call it. Pinteresting a lot of diet foods and like sweet alternatives and everything like that. And I know that's kind of off topic, but I guess that I felt like that coincided with my favorite food. So that's why I just mentioned it. But yeah, next question. Favorite drink? I don't have a favorite drink, but I will drink anything if you give it to me, but not like... maybe I should reword that. I will drink something if it's from someone that is trusted. So only family members. That's it. Only family members and people that I trust. But I do like to drink water, juice, sometimes soda, depending on what it is. I like cream soda, ginger beer. Ginger beer is so good. And no, it is not an alcoholic drink. It's just the name, but it tastes mostly like ginger than anything. So yeah, I like those. That's not much to say, but I like those drinks. My favorite sport, cheerleading, basketball, volleyball, swimming, maybe softball. For the sports that I've I've participated in basketball, cheerleading, and volleyball. For cheer, I did cheer for 6th to 7th grade, and then I was a bass, and then continued into a back, but that didn't last long. I did basketball for 5th grade, I believe, for 5th grade, and then I didn't really continue that much after that. I just play it sometimes. Volleyball, I mostly did that in gym, but I consider that a sport that I played and was dedicated to, because when I was in gym, I had a specific number that I always had every time I played. And sometimes we would play outside, like with little game things, I guess. So that's why I just consider that a sport that I played throughout my lifetime. So the next question is, do you have any siblings? If so, who's your favorite? Now, I have siblings. I definitely have siblings. I have a younger brother and an older brother, but I don't favor either of them. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because I'm pretty sure my older brother will watch this, and I'm probably sure my little brother will watch this, but I don't favor either of them. I love them both equally. There's not much to say about that. I just don't favor anybody over anybody else, regardless if your family, your friends, or whatever. Just never been that type to do that. What made you want to start YouTube is the next question. So I just saw a lot of people doing YouTube, like Carmen and Corey, Lexi V, other people that I can't name right now. And I'm just like, hey, they're doing their thing, so I just want to be part of that and do my thing on here and just see like where it takes me. I never expected to, I don't expect too much, because you know, sometimes things happen for certain people, and sometimes things don't. So I don't expect too much from this. I'm just doing this more as something that's fun for me and like just add on as another hobby. But I mean, if something happens and something goes big, then that's cool too, you know? But other than that, this is just something to be fun and just to have my take in something as well. So the next question is, what is your aspirations? My aspirations, just to be successful in any way possible. I mean, I want to be a registered nurse for pediatrics, but regardless of where life takes me, I just want it to take me in a successful path. Other than that, I'll be fine, to be honest. My inspirations, people that are just doing their thing, that are going hard and just not letting anyone hold them back from anything that they want to do. That's the main thing that I look at in people and be like, yeah, you're doing a great job. Like, even if you're working at McDonald's, at a White Castle, or whatever, that's good. At least you're getting out there and doing something. That's mostly what I look for in people that I hang around. It's just cool to be around people that are actually dedicated to something, regardless if it's working, if it's YouTube, or if it's your own business. Like, that's just cool to me. So people like that inspire me. Hopefully that long summary answered your question. So what are your goals? I have present goals and I have future goals. My present goals is to finish high school all the way through with no problems, grades, top 100, everything like that. Just a clear high school path. That's all I really want as a present goal. I want to be able to participate in school in as many things as possible. So like debate team, cheerleading, basketball, whatever they have to offer, I'm so willing to go for, because it's like the sky is the limit. You could just do whatever. It's like everything is available to you, and if it's not available to you, then you have to go and get it. But what's stopping you from going to get it? And that's what my mindset is like. So those are my present goals. Now my future goals is to get through college, for sure. Become a registered nurse for pediatrics, to be successful in any way possible, maybe even start my own business when I'm older. And I'm not saying that anything's stopping me from doing it now, but I'm just trying to see what I can do now and see what I can do in the future, and just try to balance everything out, basically. So hopefully that answered your question as well. What do you want to be when you grow up? I said that multiple times, but I'll just say it again for the sake of the question. A registered nurse for pediatrics. Someone asked, why do you want to be a registered nurse for pediatrics? And I just like working with children. I have a niece that's 4, and I mean, she's like so fun to be around. And like being around little kids is cool because it's like you see the world, they're so innocent and pure. It's like you see the world through their eyes when you hang around them, and when not even just hang around them, when you're around them in general. So I just want to be around children. Hopefully that also answers your question, because I'm horrible at explaining things, but I really hope these questions are being answered to the way that you can understand what I'm trying to say, or at least interpret half or a quarter of what I'm trying to say. The next question is, do you have a crush? No.
No.
So I kind of told a fib. I have a crush on Michael Jackson, but that's a celebrity crush, so I thought I would add that in there because the person that asked the question wasn't too specific on whether it was a real life crush or a celebrity crush. I don't have a real life crush, but I have a celebrity crush, which is Michael Jackson. I literally have a whole collage story thing about him. So he's my celebrity crush. What's your most memorable quality? I have an awful time with pronouncing words, but what's your most memorable quality? You guys know what I'm saying. Honestly, I don't know. A lot of people say it's my smile, it's the way I talk, it's the way I present myself, my articulate mind, my articulate speaking. It comes from a lot of things that I've heard from people. So, I mean, I just have to meet more people, I guess, to know what that is. But to be honest, I can't find that within myself because it's just not something that I look for, or just not something that stands out to me that I can say like, hey, that's my quality, and a lot of people can remember that. So I just look for that when I'm talking to someone. And multiple people have told me it's the way I speak, my smile. I love the way I smile for some reason. The way I talk, the way I walk, and things like that. So yeah, that's mostly what that is. Hopefully that also answers the question. Are you homophobic? Nope. Far from homophobic. I don't understand the idea of homophobia. How are you scared of someone who loves the same gender? Or however that saying goes. Like, I never understood the thing of homophobia. I mean, if you're not gay, then that's on you. But why are you going all out and above and beyond just to hate on gay people? Like, or LGBTQIA people. That makes no sense to me. But to each his own, I guess. What's a toxic trait of yours? My attitude and the fact that I don't care. I mean, the fact that I don't care about a lot of things is not that toxic to me, because it's like, why do I have to care about every little thing? But some people, it's toxic because they take it as I'm being nonchalant. And again, I'm not a nonchalant person. I just don't care. Like, I've learned to let things fly off my shoulder. Because if you don't, then you're going to care about every little thing. And where are you going to be at if you care about every little thing? So, I just don't care at all. My attitude, I can be a little attitude-ish. Yeah. If you ask a couple people that I've had an attitude with, they'll tell you. But other than that, I'm not that bad of a person. I'm not that toxic. From what I know within myself, I'm not that toxic. What's something you have to work on? My speaking. From this video, I'm pretty sure a lot of you can tell that I'm not that very good of a speaker, especially when it comes to pronunciating words. I'm an awful pronunciator. Like, I don't know why, but that's something I definitely have to work on. And the last question is, what are your feelings on pickle juice? I don't really like pickle juice. I wouldn't put pickle juice on anything. I wouldn't drink pickle juice out of the jar. I wouldn't do any of that. Pickles by itself are amazing. I love pickles, but I wouldn't put them on anything. I would just eat them by themselves. I don't like pickle juice. People actually drink pickle juice? If you drink, matter of fact, if you drink pickle juice, let me know down below. Because if you drink pickle juice, then you have to explain to me why you drink pickle juice or why you like pickle juice at all. I'm just trying to figure out who would like pickle juice. But anyways, those are the last of the questions. Thank you for the people who have asked me questions, because like I said, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have even been sitting here doing this video for 13 and a half minutes. So thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share, tell your friends to watch these videos so I can get my views. That would be appreciated very much so. And until next time, have a good day.